Alright y'all, this is the project for today. It's a little scary. This is what we have to declutter. Yeah, it's a mess. And then I forgot that I also used up part of this drawer in the bathroom. Yeah, this whole bit here, bad news, bad news. Hey guys, as you can see from the little intro bit, I am a mess. You guys are getting me in my full work makeup glory, which is very little makeup at all. But today's video is not about my face makeup, it's about the makeup that is on this desk right now. When I first threw out the idea of doing a declutter video, my husband laughed at me and he said, "You are not the person that people are going to watch declutter anything. Who are you to say you are an authority on this?" Thanks. But it's true. I am not an authority on this, and that's kind of the point, I guess, of this whole video. I have no clue what I'm doing. I've kind of figured out a plan, but for the most part, a lot of this just has to go before we move. So if you guys know those little IKEA Alex drawers, they're not that wide, they're not that deep. All of this, it has to fit in one of those drawers when we move. So anyway, today's video is going to take you kind of through this process. I broke it down into stages. So stage 1 is just get rid of everything that's old, regardless of whether or not I love it, I hate it. If it's the general rule of thumb that seemed to be online was 6 months to 2 years, depending on how much it's been used, if it's a gloss or a lipstick or like a matte liquid lipstick, things like that. But anything over that age, it just has to go. Stage 2 is out of everything that's left, I'm going to pick out the ones that are absolute keepers for me. Things that I wear all the time, you see in all kinds of videos. You know, they kind of go with everything. They're my ride or dies. Those ones, we're going to pull those out next. That leaves stage 3. That means I'm going to start separating whatever is left after those first 2 stages, separate them by color, and then really try to narrow it down that way. Do I need it? Do I really want it? How much do I really like it? And then if need be, the absolute, like, stage 4 is intervention stage, and that's where I bring Caleb in to tell me, get rid of it. So without further ado, I'm going to reorient this camera, and I'm going to reintroduce you guys to this mess that is my lip collection. So let's see, let's just get started. Alright guys, so as you can see, I kind of felt like it was going to be a longer process than it was, but you saw what we started out with. It was kind of a mess. It was just a lot of everything, but we went from this to this. I think that's a pretty good achievement, and if I'm being honest, you know, I didn't really even need the third step because by the time I went through everything twice, so, you know, stage 1, stage 2, by the time I got to stage 3, you know, there was a couple I looked at and I was like, okay, I do think I want this color because I don't have a lot of it, but the rest of them I was like, well, if I didn't want you by now, I don't want you. I want to say I ended up clearing out about 75% of my collection. I feel kind of bad because I didn't realize, you know, the space that I was using, how easy or difficult it would be to tell what I was doing. So I ended up labeling the boxes. I tried to, you know, signal with my hands like, yeah, this is good, this is not so good, but I'll try to label it, you know, as we go along in the video. I mean, you've already seen it by this point. So I hope you guys did find this interesting. I've never done anything like that before, and it really made me realize, like, that's a lot of waste. That is pretty wasteful of me in particular. Like, I'm looking at the boxes I have on the floor of all this stuff, and it's just ridiculous, and it kind of makes me sad and a little disappointed in myself that I got all this stuff and I'm not gonna use it. But it is a good reminder just to be more mindful when making purchases, stop impulse buying things, because clearly a lot of those ended up in the dump box. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And if you like any of these videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button either down below or there'll be one right up here in the corner before y'all leave. I hope you are having a wonderful week. It is so nice and chilly here. I am so excited for this weather, and I can't wait to catch y'all in the next video. Bye guys!